So back on our discussion or an update on the Lusikisiki community shooting, and right now as we speak, today is day, let's say day 4 or day 5 this thing happened, and up till now the police had not been able to pinpoint who were the killers. Like, they've not been able to factor what happened. Right now the media tried to come into the household so that they could interview people. They said no, they don't want this whole matter to get to the media. So now, if they are trying not to allow this matter get into the media, what are they trying to hide? Because if they are doing their job, they shouldn't be scared that this matter is going into the media. So now, one of the men they saw by that area was interviewed, and he said that these things have been happening, that last year they unalived a lot of people and nothing was done, nobody was arrested, and this is almost playing out the same way. And this other man that they asked, he said, well, for now he can represent the family to talk, but he doesn't want, they don't want the media to go into that place. They said the police station is not even very far from where this incident took place, that they need a lot of security presence, that the level of insecurity and criminality happening in Lusikisiki community is becoming something to worry about. And my thoughts really goes out to these people because it's really sad. They even mentioned that to even drive, to even go home, if you are in a place, you can't go up at night. It is really getting terrible by the day. And now somebody left on the comment section saying that this has been ongoing since 2018. So my question is, what has the president done to ensure that he curtails all these things? What has he done? Because it's not just enough helping the Palestinians, taking people to court, international court of law, and asking them not to unalive people, taking the the country that cannot be mentioned, that's the easy people, taking them to court is not enough. These Lusikisi people, I pity them because I feel for them, because you could see the fear in them. They were like, they are afraid because they don't know if those people will come back again to unalive people. So it's something that the government should take seriously. I don't know why some of our African leaders are like this. Something will be happening under your nose. You will leave it to go and be helping the people that have money or people that are not in your country. I really applaud them that they are helping other countries, but please, they should sort themselves out. Look at how that man was talking. He was so much in fear. He was just scared that he doesn't know what's going to happen to them as they go out, to sleep. Maybe they leave from point A to point B at night. They don't know what will happen to them. So wherever you are, you need to look for safety. You need to look for a safe place to sleep. So that's how they don't even sleep well. I know somebody had mentioned like a year ago, outside the load shedding they had other insecurity challenges where people will sleep. They have to use electric gates to ensure that they shut it before anybody will try to break in. All of those things, robbery incidents, people unaliving people on the farmlands, in their houses, especially the one that happens on the traffic light. At night you just park your car to wait for the traffic light. People will come from nowhere and jack your car. So there was a lot of car hijacking and all. So if you look at these things, you see that it has been happening. My own is, I really feel for these people, and I hope that the government rises to the occasion to sort out these people, because it's not fair. It's not really fair. It's just not nice at all. It's just not nice. Somebody was even saying on the comment, they say, so is this how unsafe South Africa is? It might not be the whole of South Africa. It might be not, it can be in Cape Town, it can be anywhere. But the most important thing is, let the government do something. Let them do something. Because you cannot leave your own country. Don't do like one former president of Nigeria, that Nigerians will be having a challenge. He will leave Nigeria and fly out and go and help another country. He was doing that to Niger. He was always going to help Niger when Nigerians are even facing the same problems. He will not sort that one out. He will go to another country to go and help. I'm not saying presidents should not help other countries, but right now, with what is going on, and for 17 people to be unalived, there's even the one that happened about 2 days ago in another community, that some people were unalived. So there are always just pockets of this incidents is happening in South Africa almost on a daily basis, and it doesn't seem the police is doing enough. And the other day, somebody was saying the police is really doing their job. They are trying. This time they are facing the security challenge and all that. They are really putting their hands on deck to ensure that they curb all the criminality happening in South Africa. But this thing that is happening is not nice. You know, I'm not giving you an update on this Lusikisiki community issue. I didn't give you an update. I was thinking, okay, before I will speak about this, they must have salvaged or looked for the culprits to arrest them. But in the case where you are not arresting these people and you are just allowing them to walk freely, it's not nice. It's going to make other people feel that, let's go and do more harm. After all, they will not arrest us. And these people are living in fear. These people are bereaved. They are bereaved. So the government came to visit them and all of that. They came to see them, to see the bereaved family. But how many people were even remaining? If 17 people could be unalived, how many people are remaining in that family? Maybe there are other family members who come. Okay, so now this is one of the reasons you see Africans leaving their country to other places. Because if they are in another place, it's not possible for someone to come to a community and unalive 17 people. It's not funny now. It's just not good at all. I've seen other news, happening around that they're talking about the same issue. Somebody even came to my comment section and said there was no shooting at all in Lusikisiki community, that they should go and check. There was nothing like that. I said, because you don't even listen to news. So it's okay not to know what's going on. Just like now, they don't want the media people to get into that place. So there's a lot happening in South Africa that we don't even know, that the government needs to do something about it urgently. And this brings me to say that if Julius Malema was your president, I think he would have done well. He would have known how to curb most of this criminality. And that is why most black South Africans don't want to support him. Because they know that he's going to make them crack all their hidden places. And just like, I think 2 days ago, the government cracked some illegal immigrants in South Africa. Please, whether you are Nigerian, whether you are Zimbabwe, whether you are who, and you live in South Africa illegally, please leave to your country. Go home. You cannot be living in another person's country illegally. It's wrong. It doesn't make sense. Yes, in Nigeria, we have illegal migrants here, but in Nigeria, don't take all those things serious. It could be dangerous, but the people feel at home living here. We don't chase them away. But South Africans don't like people living in their country illegally. Please, if you live in South Africa and you're watching this video and you are an illegal migrant, please go back to your country. Go back to your country so that South Africans can put their acts right and do the needful for their people. If you truly, because they were protesting, they were on the streets protesting that they're not going to go back. But the law says you have to go back. So respect the laws and go back. Because for me, I cannot support what is wrong just because I'm trying to call out South Africans to tell them to say, okay, this is what they did. No, I won't support what is wrong. So just please go home. Maybe if possible, let them deport you. Let them lift you and deport you to your country. Just go home. Because at the end of the day, you will not have the basic amenities you're supposed to have that is meant for people who are lawfully living or occupying those places. So it's high time you left. If you are Nigerian, come home. If you are Zimbabwe, go home. If you are Angola, go. Whatever it is, you are from Algeria, go home. So at the end of the day, you will enjoy that you left and became a better person, other than staying in your hideout and see the way they were just asking them to go. They were protesting. Living in fear will not help you. So at the end of the day, you discover that South Africans need a total overhaul. So please, if you are the problem, you are the one causing South Africans problems, so that they are not thinking and they are not able to give their communities the sufficient security. Because of course, whatever happens in South Africa, they will say it's the foreigners. But now your minister said they need these foreigners because these foreigners are skilled. So imagine you saying people should leave while your own minister, who had talked down on Nigeria, all of a sudden saying they need Nigerians. So at the end of the day, you see that we need each other. We need each other. But if you are living in South Africa as an illegal migrant, please leave. Go back to your country. Go back. Go into farming in your own country. It will help.